After deciding that you want to start up a pig farm business, the next thing to decide on is the type of pig house that you want to construct, because this is really essential, not just for the safety of your pigs but also for the comfortability of your pigs. Okay, so on this video I'm going to be guiding you on how to plan and construct your pig house. Okay, welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Uni Udoyi. On this channel I talk about animal farming, pig and fish especially. Here I give helpful tips on how to succeed in this business, how to make money, and how to go about this business. So if you find this channel really helpful, please don't hesitate to subscribe, like this video, turn on your post notification bell for new videos to come. Okay, so let's just get right back into today's video. The first step to take when you want to build your pig house is choosing the location. Choosing the location for this project is the first step to take when you want to build your pig house. Now you have to consider the topography of the land. You also need a site that is easily accessible, well drained, a flat land, and also a place that cannot be flooded by rainwater. Okay, so these are the things you need to look out for when choosing the site or when choosing the land that you want to build your pig house in. Okay, the second one is to design the house that you want to build. Now you can decide to build a no smell pig pen. You can also decide to build a block wall pig pen. That's a cemented kind of pig pen. Okay, so when you decide on the size and the design of how the house would be based on the number of pigs that you want to keep and also the size of pigs that you want to keep. For instance, if you're starting with piglets, design the house that will be comfortable for them, that will give them enough space to move around and also enough space to lie down comfortably till maturity, depending on the numbers that you want to put inside the pen. If you like to have 10 piglets in a pen and you want to leave it there till maturity, till you're going to sell them off, when you're designing the pig house, make sure that you design something that will be able to enter them comfortably, and they can be able to lie down comfortably, move around comfortably, in fact do anything comfortably without stress. That's just it. And if you later buy in pigs, design a room that will be comfortable for them. You can decide to put them 1 per room or 2 per room. Make sure it is sizable enough, make sure it is big enough to contain them and also when they put to bed. Okay, so that when they put to bed, the piglets can be comfortable in that room and also they will not, the sow will not lie on the piglets. Okay, so if it's sizable, the sow will be comfortable, the piglets will be comfortable. Most of these things that happen is because the pens were not designed properly. They were not designed properly. So put this into consideration when you're designing your pig house. Make sure it is sizable, make sure it is big enough for both the sow and the piglets. So you can decide on building a no smell pig pen like I said earlier, or a concrete wall pig pen. So if you're building a no smell pig pen, make sure you use hard wood. Make sure the woods are hard because pigs are destructive. And also don't forget to include your feeding troughs and your water troughs. That is if you want to use water trough. But if you want to use nipple drinker, don't forget to include it in your design. Nipple drinkers are even the best. At least you'll be sure of your pigs getting fresh water at all times. Okay, so the third one is material. Gather your material. All the materials that you need for this project, make sure you gather all of them. I would advise you to go for the best quality. Anything you're buying, even if it's nail, make sure you get the best quality. Okay, please don't try to cut cost here, because if you build and everything is solid, it will take time before you do maintenance on your farm. But if it's not solid, you see yourself doing maintenance and even repeating the work from the beginning. So make sure you build with good materials, best qualities. Don't try to cut cost here. I won't advise you to do that. Okay, so dig the foundation of the pig house and level the ground. Okay, the floor of the house must be raised above 60 centimeters from the ground. You can also use stones to create a solid foundation and also pour concrete slab just so that the foundation is solid. Same as the walls of the pen, make sure it is solid because pigs are destructive. If it's not solid, they could break the walls down. If you're also building a no small pig pen that you use wood, please make sure do the demarcations very well with hardwood. Make sure it is really solid. Make sure that this building is solid, because if you don't build it solid, you could just come one day and see that they've destroyed everything. Before I forget, make sure that the demarcation of this pig pen is not so high, so that the whole, like the farm, can be airy. Okay, make sure the demarcations are not so high. Make sure that it's kept in one particular height, not so high, okay, so that the pen can be airy. Okay, so the fifth one is the installation of the roof. Okay, so the roof sheet should be neatly placed and it must be rainproof, because you wouldn't want your pen to always be wet all the time because of rainwater. The roof should be neatly placed in such a way that air can be coming in and leaving and getting out too. That is how you place your roof. Okay, and it should be high. The roof should be high but not too high. And also you also need a little bit of sun to shine inside the pen. Okay, so when fixing your roof, get that roof that you can also put in that light could shine into the pen. Okay, just put 1 or 2 or 3. Like, don't make the pen so dark that it will be hard for for them to see when they are inside the pen. Okay, so the roof, make sure that a little bit of sun or a little bit of light penetrates inside the pen when you're placing or when you're installing your roof. Okay, and also please don't forget to slant your roof very well, so that when it rains, rainwater could just easily go down. Not the one that when it rains, even after it has stopped raining, and it will be like you can still see rainwater on your roof. Slant it very, very well. Get a good carpenter that will do the job for you, and you get a perfect job. Okay, so the sixth one is install your doors. So please, the doors should be big enough for the pigs to go in comfortably and also go out comfortably. Okay, and also please make sure that the doors are very, very strong. Even if you are using a concrete wall for your pig house, use hardwood for your door. If you're using the hardwood to do the demarcation of your pig house, that is the no small pig pen, make sure to also use hardwood for your doors so that they don't escape. Okay, so the seventh one is installing the floor. For a no small pig pen, that one is a little bit different. If you're going to install the floor, it's a little bit different. Okay, what you're going to be seeing at the top edge of it, like at the top, what you'll be seeing at the top is sawdust. But I'm going to be dropping a link on the screen. Click on it and watch how that one is done, because I'm not going to start explaining about it. Okay, so if you're going for the cemented floor method, please, when you're building that, make sure that the floor is not so smooth, because when water touches it, it could be slippery and the pigs could injure themselves or could break their leg. So if you're building it, if you're doing the floor, make sure it's not so smooth. Make sure it's a little bit rough, okay, and it's also hard, so that the pigs can't, because the pigs can chew anything. Those animals can chew anything. Their teeth are very strong. So if it's a little bit rough and hard, they won't be able to chew the floor. They won't be able to chew the ground. Okay, so make sure it is strong, not slippery, a little bit rough, and hard, like it is solid. Okay, for the last one, construct your feeding troughs and your water troughs or nipple drinkers. Nipple drinkers is also good for pigs. It's also best for pigs, because with nipple drinkers, you are sure that your pigs are always getting fresh water at all times with nipple drinkers. Okay, so make sure you know the one that you're constructing. So for feeding troughs, make sure that it is big and long enough for the pigs to feed at the same time, all of them to feed at the same time. Okay, that is for feeding troughs. Make sure it's big and long enough, and also make sure it's accessible and placed in a good location for the pigs. Okay, so make sure you put all these things into consideration. So before I forget, for the floor of the cemented pig house, make sure that you introduce sawdust, especially for those pen that has pigs or sow that just newly gave birth. You can introduce sawdust for them so that the newborn piglets will not be too cold. So you introduce sawdust to keep them warm in very, very cold weather. So before introducing the pigs, make sure that you test everything to see that everything is in order and everything is functional, and everything is placed very, very well. Test it and see that everything is okay, everything is good, everything is where they are supposed to be before introducing your pigs. Okay, so I hope you got value from this video. This will be the end of this video. Please don't forget to reach out to me on my Facebook page at @Onyudoyi, on my Instagram at Onyudoyi, for anything at all that you have for me, consultation, anything at all. You want to buy broodstock, you want to start up your pig farm business, you want to build your pig farm business, please don't hesitate to reach out to me on these platforms. Okay, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.